Hello and welcome everyone, and in this tutorial we are going to learn a Java program to count the total number of punctuation characters that exist into a string. Now I will tell you what are the punctuation character. If you can see in the screen, I have wrote some of the punctuation marks like full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, exclamation, question mark and hyphen. These are called the punctuation character. Now let's see a passage where we have used all these of the punctuation characters in a passage. You can see this entire screen and you can find wherever you will find the punctuation character, and our today main target is to find the count of total punctuation character into the video. Now let's get started. So it is a just brief explanation about the program. Don't worry, I am going to explain you everything one by one and line by line in the coding also. Now here the explanation is that we will declare a string variable where we will give as an input to check these exclamation mark, and also we will declare one int variable to count these exclamation mark inside our passage or a string. Now what we will do, we will use a for loop to treat each and every character in the string. We will use our length method of the string. Fine. Now moving further, we will check the current character using our logical OR operator and equality operator. Don't worry, this logical operator I will tell you in the code also, as well as this equality operator. These are nothing but just small things, and while iterating loop we will give count by 1 into the increment of loop. Now finally we will print out the total punctuation character by using system.out.println. Now what is the problem in this? So you will not face any problem while coding, that I will take care of it. Now moving further, we can jump into our editor and we can start coding there only. So as you already know, I am having Java program folder which is already made. In my case, you can also create one Java project and then we can start writing there. So I will jump into our source folder. I will create one package. Now let me create one package. This program belongs to string and we will give some name, something like com.string.program. Now in this package I will create one class. Now see how we can create class. So I will give the class name as punctuation in string, like this, punctuation in string, and press enter. Now moving further, what we can do, we will write our main method like this simply. Now we will start writing everything that I want. So what we can do, we will declare a string. Let's say string str is equal to, we will give quotes and we will write hello world, how are you, and after that we will pass this as a question mark. Now putting semicolon to avoid any compilation error, and very simple. As I told you, the second step was to count our string punctuation. So here we will put one variable count and initialize it with 0. Now what we will do, we will go for the for loop and we will start working from here. So what will happen, int I, this will be initialization which will start from 0, and I should always less than the length of string. Now we will see the length of string. The third condition will be I plus plus to increment our count. Now the second step, how we can find it out, this punctuation. So as I told, we will use logical OR operator and equality operator. Now see how we can do that. So in this case we will put one if condition. Now if condition, we will say how we can put string dot character 8 I. This is, we are checking character one by one. So suppose here it is hello, so during the first iteration of I it will come H here into this. Now if this H is equals to, this is equality operator that we will give, and also we will check the first punctuation. The first punctuation is nothing but, you can see in my screen, this is full stop, right? So we will put here and we will pass full stop. Now after this we will do count plus plus. So what this count plus plus says, if anything in this string character we are getting a punctuation mark like full stop, it will increase the count by 1, right? So after formatting code, now here we already saw the equality operator, right, to check whether the full stop is there in this or not. Now what, we have one more operator that is called logical OR operator. In case we have punctuation more than one, then for that we are putting our logically OR operator. There we can check one more thing that is called punctuation mark, which is semicolon, right? So by this logical operator we can check multiple things like full stop, semicolon. Now let's see whether, now we will run and check whether these things are working or not. So system.out.println, and we will simply pass one message saying total number of punctuation characters, right? And then after this we will give a space and then plus count. Thing is very simple. Now let's see and run. Now here we will run our program and check whether the things are working or not. So we will press it and we will see the total number count of punctuation character is 0. Total number of count punctuation character is 0. Why? Because why it is iterating multiple times? Because we have kept it outside of, we have kept it inside of our for loop. We will put it out and correct it, right? So this is nothing but, we will copy it from here and paste it outside of our loop so that we can avoid printing this multiple time. Now again we will run and see what is the output, right? So here it is saying total number of punctuation character is 0. Why it is coming 0? Because we don't have full stop and semicolon in our entire string, right? But what will happen if we will check question mark here? So let's see. Here I will put one question mark, save the program and run it as usual. So what we see, total number of punctuation character is 1, but there are so many things that we have to check it out. We have kept only 2 conditions, right? Like semicolon and full stop. We have to find this also and other 7 like this hyphen, question mark and exclamation. Now jumping into that, what we will do, we will simply check these by using OR operator and just move it further and we can check it. So we have already kept full stop, semicolon. Now here after semicolon what we are going to put, that is colon. After colon what we will put? After colon we are going to put this as an exclamation mark, and after exclamation we are going to put question mark. Question mark, where is question mark? Here. So this is question mark, and after question mark we are going to put hyphen. So hyphen is here, right? Now is there anything else remaining? Let's run this program again. Now I will run this program and we will see the count of total punctuation is 2. Why? Because in this program we are having one exclamation and one question mark. Now what will happen? Can I put one more question mark and we will see the count? Of course we can put multiple. And after this I will run this program again, like see. So we have found total 8 punctuation character, right? Also now in this program I will also put this semicolon. So what will happen? If semicolon we are putting, if we are putting colon, then also it will count, and we will put hyphen in the middle of hello world. Also we will put, we are done with all. Now we will remove this, all this character, and we'll check whether the things are working properly or not. So guys, you can see we are using all those things, and now coming further I will show you how we can do it with the help of debug. Why every time I am explaining you to debug? So that you people can also become fluent in debugging and your code become transparent to you, and it also gives a bug fixing issues. By this we can fix bug also, but that is as of now not required. Now let's see. We will debug it and run our method as debug. So we are waiting it to come. Now we will jump with the help of our this step over method. Now we'll see the character every time. See, so many conditions are showing to be false, right? So in the case of full stop, semicolon false, this false in the first character here. So for the H all the conditions are fail. We'll see what is the length of total string, right? So we will see. Here, so you will see here, whenever all the conditions are false, we are not incrementing our count. See, every time here 1, this also, if condition fails then it will not count. In case if condition is fine, it will count. Let's check it out. Here only we will go step by step, and we are seeing 18th index we don't have anything, so it will go again back to the for loop, but it will not enter inside if. Now we are checking more and more. So how many characters we are counting? So we are done with this. Now we can see the total characters is 5, right? And we are done with the program today. If you guys are having more problem, you can comment it out, and we are done with this program. Thank you. Bye bye.